my friends are still the same. I guess the slow life hit me just right, like a bonfire on a cold night. Hell, and you can keep your 9 to 5, happy with the simple life.
So aggressive.
Good morning.
Oh, good morning. Oh, I'm supposed to talk now?
Yes.
We're building a tent platform right here. So instead of putting a tent on the ground, we're actually going to take and build a deck out of some rough saw material that's sitting right over there. Pan away, pan back. Okay. Yeah, so we have a nice level platform, and you know, having a tent on the dirt, that's terrible. Plus we're all hillside, yada yada. This will actually be semi-permanent. This tent will probably go up and down seasonally. The kids are gonna stay in it for right now, but it'll turn into kind of a cool guest glamping setup. It'll have, you know, full-blown furniture, memory foam mattresses, all the good stuff in it. Furniture, but for right now, it's gonna be their little home. So anyway, yeah, we're gonna get it set up, laid out, dig footings, pour concrete. I gotta go find some more cedar material for posts. We ate up 3 of the 6 that I had for our electrical boxes, which wasn't well planned, and getting material is kind of tough. So we're gonna try and get some more posts, and yeah, this is where it's gonna sit. We'll have nice shade in the summer. Got this canopy of trees, which is super important, otherwise you'll just melt in it. So yeah, that's it. We're gonna do it. All right, hold that pole saw. All right. Smart people stand up when.
It's Master Carpenter Moi.
Moi.
Did you say what are the plans?
What are the plans?
We're gonna build a platform right here, like in this spot. So we're gonna dig some footings, pour some concrete, and we're gonna get it done.
Ready, shooting up, mascot goat.
Yeah, apparently Noir thought he didn't have to stay in. I mean, the goats can get out anytime they want. Really, they just kind of do what they want when they want. Isn't that right, bud? Huh? Huh? Yeah? They don't go anywhere. Come on, get out. Come on, get out. Get out. Come on, buddy. He's like a thread-thin shad. He's got that one little tuft of long hair. It's hilarious. Goofy. What's a goofy goat? All right. We've screwed around long enough. Let's try and actually get something done. Leave him alone. All right, we're going to make some steaks here. This right here. This is a work of art.
Yes, it is.
Work of art. Absolutely. One of the finest tools I've ever owned. Powerful, portable, and if you take the guard off it, which I highly discourage people to do. We only do that because we're stupid. You can get an 8 1/4 inch blade on a 7 1/4 inch saw without the guard. And it's really nice for cutting stringers and stuff like that. No. All right, so we'll just start this right. A little toy hammer. Let's see, Elliot pull me 16 feet. I want to see where we line up. No, we got to have our posts in the ground here like this to give it that flagpole effect, or it has some shear. You just put a footing in the ground, adjustable post base. The thing will wiggle around like crazy. The whole platform will be very, very jiggly. So that's why we're not doing it. Posts, and then cut a notch into them, so they'll be, even if the posts are a little bit off, we're going to snap line right on the top, cut down our notch into it. Makes no difference. Plus we have a cantilever deck system going over the top of this, so all you have is posts, girders, and the joists sit on top of it like so. So even if the posts and all this is a little bit out of square, doesn't matter, your final framing will be perfectly square. All right. It's like cowhide. Yum yum. Yum yum. Okay. Sounds good. Now. There. And where's my standoff?
Little garden of posts.
You cannot set a post directly in the bottom of a hole and put mud around it and expect it to do anything. I mean, I'm not real big on burying posts in concrete. Anyway, this is all Eastern red cedar. These posts, you might be able to see, there's a couple different sizes here. We're just making do with what we can get our hands on. Lumber's hard to come by, and I'm not going to be picky. So, you know, some of these intermediate posts, they're 4x. These other ones are actually a 5.5. And whatever, it's fine. It's great. It's to hold a tent up. It's totally overkill. We have 15 footings, 15 posts. We'll have 3 runs of girders and 2x6 roughs on 16-inch centers with 1x planking on top. I think it will hold up. So.
Yeah, well, there's a couple of
My
We'll see.
neck back thing.
There you go. What was that, Elliot?
Deanna's in the trailer and she goes, if Tristan starts bossing me around just because he has dad's mailbags on, I'm gonna kill him.
Yeah. Tristan's like, I'm the job general now. What you doing, Grayson?
Hey.
We use gooder. We use the word gooder. Better and good enough. Get enough. Does it fit? No. Does it touch? Yeah. Nail it. Yeah, we try not to do that. Look at that. The kids are building their own structure. That's great. Best part about it is I don't have to build it. And it'll be perfect. Just a little snap, nothing crazy. Boom, there you go. So. D, why don't you go ahead and go over there and measure those 1x. See how long they are, would you? We might be creating ourselves a little bit of a problem with decking. By extending this, we might be shooting ourselves in the foot a little bit.
They're 14.
Oh, more better. Yay!
14 and 8 inches.
That is super dope. So, building this 27 feet long now is no problem, kids. You're just a barrel of monkeys today, aren't you, D? Baby. Like, ah! Very good, man.
Oh, dude, that is skills, man. I'm amazing.
You got to make sure that whatever you use for rim boards are nice and straight. That's a big tent.
Yeah, agreed. It'll do. Good dog.
It's gonna be cool, man.
I can't do the Shrek accent at all.
We know.
You can, I can't. I can't. Either one of us can. Okay. We'll join the family.
Now at this point, my mistake, and we're getting real lucky that the tent is still gonna fit as long as we take and build directly on top of the girders, flush to outside. But we never constructed this with that in mind, so, you know, if a girder's got a little bit of a wiggle in it, yeah, just a little bit, who cares? Doesn't matter, you don't see it. But when it ends up being your fascia, technically speaking, it needs to be really straight, right?
Yep.
So we're nitpicking, I guess, is what you could say, since this is the tent platform. But I guess Deanne's going down to go beat some horses. What is going on? So let's see. What you doing? Oh yeah, you're cutting the last tail, huh? But you added 1.5 inches, correct?
There, yeah.
Boom. See how oh man, you're smarter than you look.
I'm pretty smart.
Well, yeah, and that's a pretty big mullet. So I'm gonna say, yeah. So yeah, so see, it matches both sides that way.
Yeah.
You're not looking at butt end. Oh, very smart, grasshopper.
Hey, Dad, should we block?
All right, well, good deal. Get her up there. And we're gonna have a little bit of a trick doing some faceting. So probably every, you know, so many joists,
How on, D?
put a scab down, right? And then
Right.
screw into it from the face. So you got some, basically some kind of hurricane ties.
We also need to take,
Yeah. We'll use 2x4s for that.
Thank you.
Man,
No, hang on.
we'll use, yo, bro, we'll use 2x4s for that. Yeah. Okay. So we'll do like probably 4 down each side in the corner, and that, well, or 5. Yeah. Easy. Well,
Should we put the fish on before we push it back so we can go do the up down?
no, you won't have to, because they're all sitting on that. So you're just gonna, however it is right there, bud. Remember the old up down trick, that's only when you have cantilevered tails. When your fascia comes along on it and you have someone at the other end, you have a lot of leverage, and you can bend it up and down to meet the tails of the joists or rafters if it's a fascia. So we'd have to demonstrate that on here on one of those builds. Oh, you still got to come back and toenail, and we're going to put a few. We'll probably do some skip blocking down each side. You know, if this was like a full-blown home, then hey, we'd block every bay. But nope, it's holding a tent. It's ridiculously overkill for a tent anyway. Remember, if you're doing cosmetic work, this is your finished fascia.
Yeah.
So it's best to use a block instead of leaving a bunch of rosebuds. Now, we do use smooth face hammers, so that's different. You hardly find a framing contractor on the planet that has a smooth hammer.